you really recall last year when we launched our version of IRFC 2.0,
Right.
basically till FY24 we were having sole client in Indian Railways. But as you know, Government of India is focusing on Indian Railways, and all the capex requirement of Indian Railways is coming right from the government budgetary support. So we had the bandwidth to use our mandate where we can fund to anything having a backward or forward linkages with the railways.
Right.
So precisely we started that last year, funding to everything which is have got a connect with the railways, keeping Indian Railways in center.
Right.
You know, last year we could disburse around 35,000 crore on a very attractive rates because our overhead cost is very low, and because we are a zero NPA company, so our cost of borrowing is also industry lowest. So all these two efficiencies we passed on to the entities who are having to do something with the Indian Railways, either backward or forward. You see, we are on a very exciting position right now. As you know, in the last budget, there was an announcement for 7 high-speed rail corridors. There is an announcement of dedicated freight rail corridor from Dankuni to Surat. They are very heavily capital-intensive projects. And you know, these are not just announcements. Government is clearly focused to deliver them as soon as possible.
Right.
So these are the major projects coming from the railway sector. And since the funding model is under process, and we are very confident that IRFC will play a very major part in bringing in the funding. Apart from that, as I mentioned today in the morning, there are a lot of things coming in the rapid rails, in the metro arena. So anything on the rail or anything connected to rail is our part of business. And you see, this year, a capex target of the country is more than 12 lakh crore. And this is going to be there for long. So the platter, out of the 12 lakh crore, nearly 9 lakh crore is spent by the government entities, either CPSEs, state government, central government. We are focusing on whole of government approach, meaning thereby our clientele is mainly the government entities who are participating into capex.
Right.
We are a zero NPA company, and we feel very comfortable doing business with the government entities. So the business is very much in platter, and we have to use our efficiency in terms of lower cost of borrowing, bringing more and more, mopping up more and more assets which we can transfer to the loans.
Right.
That is the whole game plan, and we believe that going forward for 5 to 10 years, there is very attractive business on the platter of IRFC. Last year, we reversed the trend of diminishing our asset under management. This year, we took it to 4.85 lakh crore. And we were able to disburse right in the first year of our diversification, beating our guidance of 30,000 crore to up to 35,000 crore. So we are pretty sure that the momentum will continue. This is also, we are very pretty sure that we have got a board's approval of 70,000 crore of borrowing. So that gives an indication about what kind of disbursement we are looking forward to. So it's not for the year. As I mentioned to you, the kind of business already announced by the Government of India and the various CPSEs and the kind of capex appetite is there. We believe that there is a very handsome business going forward. We wish to see improvement in our asset and management regularly. And the most important thing, we were working on a very fixed margin kind of thing with Indian Railways. That was nearly 35 bps and 40 bps.
Right.
Today, we are working in the field of 100 bps to 120 bps margin.
Right.
So our NIM is going to improve, so as our PAT. If you look at our GSEC rates, because of the geopolitical situations, GSEC rate in our country has hardened. Today, the domestic bond market is hovering as high as 7.5. Now, here is an opportunity to tap the ECB market, which is nearly 100 basis points lower than what domestic market is offering right now. In fact, you saw RBI coming out with a scheme where forward hedging is capped at 1.5% for 5 years. So it's an opportunity which Government of India, Central Bank of India is also promoting to go for the dollar-denominated loan, and we are one of the biggest consumers of yen-dominated loans also, because we are running on a cost-plus model as well as on the normal lending manner. So what we have found that ECB loans are nearly 100 bps cheaper than domestic market right now. But having said, it's not that we are only relying on the ECBs. So there is a mix. And we wish that this mix should be around 25% to 30% going forward from the ECB. And there is appetite, and there is a market in Japanese yen as well in dollar also to cater to us.